Hi, I'm Pantazi. I got a question in from the HappyClamGuy again. This time it was on the Goju-Ryu version of Super Renpai. There's an action in it that he saw from many different aspects of Goju-Ryu karate, many different instructors performing it just slightly different. And he was wondering what my opinions were of this action. Now, I don't personally do Goju-Ryu, especially the Goju-Ryu Super Renpai. I do the Super Renpai out of Awase. But anyway, the movement was a stacked fist, followed by a downward thrust and then a forward thrust with the opposite hand. So again, it would come out as a U-punch or an augmented punch, whatever you want to call it in your system, Awase Zuki. Okay, it follows by a downward one and then a front punch. Now, many different instructors do this many different ways. For example, one would use it as a blocking type of an action. There are so many different aspects to this. It all depends on what you have in your mind and what experience you have in your hands. As an example, if I know that instead of just punching to the body in the chest and stomach area, that I'm attacking a vital target with this hand and an opposite vital target with this hand. Now, how you can join those, whether you aim toward the center with those, with the knuckles coming in, whether you just flat out punch them as a pushing type of an action, again, it all depends on what you know and what you've practiced and what you can accomplish. Now, for me, there's two very vital targets that I would be attacking with this U type of a punch, okay, or the Awase Zuki. Now, I would be punching a chest target, which I'll be delineating in just a few minutes here on YouTube, okay, in three-dimensional rendering of anatomy, okay, and also into a liver target, okay. So I'm attacking a blood pool and a blood pool. Those are my thoughts on that. Now, what I would be doing in this manner, coming down and then punching across, I would be exacerbating it. Instead of just punching here and leaving it that, I would then attack the liver once again and then punch directly into the heart. Now, that's just me, okay? I do Kyusho. I look for the most dangerous technique that I can perform with it, and then I start cutting it back a little. So today here on YouTube, let's take a look at the three-dimensional aspects on an anatomy model of what we could be attacking with the right hand on top, okay, and then the left hand on the bottom, and then switching the positions for those two attacks. So let's go to the anatomical dissection, and then we'll come back again. Now that you've seen that anatomical structure, you can see that these can be very powerful attacks if you know the Kyusho. Now, most people don't want to study the Kyusho because first their instructor didn't tell them it was in their art, okay? Or if they did approach their instructor and their instructor didn't know it, they would say, that's nonsense or that's BS. There's so many different ways, but you as a student don't have to just use your instructor as a personal source. Yes, they're great. Work with them, train with them, glean all the information you can. Do not limit yourself, okay? If you limit yourself, that's the amount you're going to grow. So what you need to do is go out there and research what you can accomplish with the Awase Zuki. Thanks, HappyClamGuy. Great question.
All right, let's take a look at the anatomy for the Awase Zuki movement from the question from the HappyClamGuy. Now, this is going to pertain to the stomach because the U-punching activity would have the your right hand landing somewhere in this vicinity or this vicinity. So let's clear it because what I'm going to discuss in the filming is this vicinity and this vicinity for the U-punch. Now, as soon as the U-punch is delivered, the right hand travels down into this area right in through here, and the left hand again comes into this area. One shot went upwards, the first shot on the left hand, and this one is going to be coming straight into it. So let's go back out and we will take a look at the inner anatomy of this area. We've got to get the chest in there too. First, let's peel away the skin. We can see the connective tissue underneath the skin, that shiny material. That's a electrical conductor of sorts, and that's where acupuncture really works, but not real Kyusho. Let's back out of the connective tissue here, getting down to the muscle layers. And we'll peel away a few of these muscle layers. You can start to see the sternum right in through there, the rib cage underneath. All right, and let's just keep peeling away for a little bit, and we'll get into the chest area. Okay, and we can see behind there, let's just get rid of all the musculature. There we go. We can start to see the heart. Now, in back of that area is the this shiny material is the pericardium, which is a sac around the heart. And this is a second layer. And we can see the heart underlying. So if we're coming into, let's get the skin back out here for a second. If we're coming into this area, let's bring this down. As the one attack, okay, and then we peel away, we can start to see the underlying nerves there. Now, let's get rid of the pen now that you have this information down. And that didn't get rid of the pen. So let's try that again. We'll clear the pen and we'll go there. So we'll take a closer look at to what we're hitting in here. Now, we're hitting these nerves and blood vessels in here, and they have a little bit to do with the heart, and it goes into the autonomic nervous system and works with the beating of the heart itself. So let's peel away another layer here. Okay, and we can start to see the heart, and let's follow this nerve plexus around to the back. And this is where we do our heart revival in through here. This nerve in through here, if I can catch that. I got fat fingers on, there we go, okay. That's the 6th intercostal nerve, and would be striking that to affect the heart. And let's bring him around here. Sorry, it's a great model, but at the same time kind of finicky in there. Let's bring back, no, let's not. So we've targeted that area. Now the next area we're going to target is right here on the liver. Okay, and when you're attacking the liver and the heart at the same time, you're affecting the blood quite a bit, because the liver is a sac of blood, and it has the proper hepatic artery branch and of the celiac trunk in there. And you can read that all over on the side right in there. So if you're attacking that area, what you want to do is you want to attack dead center here. And that's the falciform ligament of the liver, easiest place to split the liver, okay, and cause real trauma. Not only that, but right above here, you have the diaphragm highlighted in green also that you will be affecting. So you're going to be affecting the heart, the breath of the person, and also the blood flow and maybe the release of toxins in the blood if you do split the liver. So very dangerous attack indeed. Now let's go back out and we'll put all the arteries back on. Okay. we go. And digestive system will keep intact. And you'll start to see those two targets are going to be very accessible for the U-punch and then the trading of the attacks. So again, the U-punch is going to come into this area, so that will affect the heart. The other, your left hand will come right up underneath the liver to maybe split this ligament here, or the liver actually. And then when you switch and this attacks downward, you're attacking again. So your first, let's clear this here for a second. So let's get rid of that. Okay, so taking a look at the liver here. Your first attack with the U-punch with your left hand is going to be attacking this liver this way, trying to push it away from this ligament, okay, as you're attacking the heart up and through here. Then as this hand swings down to pull the liver again this way, now the other hand is coming in over the top to again force that away. So you're getting a shock on the heart to begin with, but then what I think you're doing is you're really trying to break this liver with a double shot or a double attack. Let's get rid of that and we can start to see that. And let's go into that just a little bit deeper. We can start to see the split in the liver. Okay, and you can start to see some interesting formations of vascular tissue as well. Now here's the ligament, and it just got rid of the whole liver. So let's undo that. There we go. And we've got it back again. So anyway, that's the way to destroy a liver in that area. Best or the weakest part of the liver is this ligament area, and we're attacking by attacking the heart up in here with the original strike, but then you have 3 subsequent follow-up strikes that are trying to rip the liver away from this ligament, all to the left-hand side of your opponent. So that's my take on the Awase Zuki. No, we didn't do this as a film demonstration. I just wanted to give the viewers here on YouTube just a little better idea of what that strike could do, and also as a highlight of what we do in the Platinum service, where we break down this level of dissection. Actually, we go deeper. I didn't want to get too involved because I don't want to give people too much of the information on how to stop the heart and, of course, damage the liver more. But that is the easiest way to attack, and that would be a prime example of what you could do with the Awase Zuki.